Okay, so here to do a voiceover on this first time roping off my horse. So right now I'm just setting up a shot, hula hand shot, going left to right. Get him caught there. I'm in a small pen, so I don't have to worry about dallying. So I just follow the calf around. Like I said, this horse has never roped cattle before, so I want to make sure everything goes smooth and easy. I don't get him scared. Not to mention, cattle are at an all-time high, so I don't want to run her around or choke her or do anything like that. Just taking it easy. Right now I just get everything organized, the coils and everything. Calf takes off. I push my horse up here to a trot to follow her. I basically just follow her around, find a spot to dally. It's the first time I dallied anything. On the horse I've pulled logs and everything else with the horse and roped a lot. He's not scared of the rope. He's drug telephone poles and stuff like that. Not choking the calf through the slack in the rope. Trying to walk up, get a little bit shorter. Calf takes off, I re-dally. One thing I wish I would have done a little better here is when I'm holding the calf, I should have had my horse pointed straight down the rope. I got him kind of what I call quartered, and if that calf was really pulling on the rope, it would put a lot of strain on his right shoulder there, and that's not good. So I should have had my horse's head looking straight down the rope when I dallied. It's kind of like there, I kind of stepped him over. A little better spot there. I got away with it. The calf didn't pull on the horse or nothing like that, so. I cut some of the video out. It was more of the same, just me stopping the calf, getting the calf settled so I could set my trip here. Right here I ride up, flip my slack over his right side, flip it again here. Calf starts to make the turn, stops. So now I move my horse out of the way to give him a little hole to go through. And I just wait for him to take it. There's the trip. I got 2 back feet with the rope. Stop the calf. This calf worked really good for this horse. He wasn't, she's real calm, so she didn't try taking off. Give me time to get my horse in position. Right there, I get short, get my horse lined up, pull the calf off, get him moving, get her moving, and then I speed up a little bit, and down she goes. Now it's a matter of just getting around her and getting her feet off the ground, which the video cuts out here. My son was using my meta glasses, and they only take 3-minute videos, so now we're back here, and I just tied the back 2 feet together so that way I can work this horse I want to get him tied to this calf for just a little bit and excuse me, just practice moving him around and having him put a little pressure on the rope. I've also practiced this on logs and stuff, so it's not brand new to him. I think what I'm doing here, I can't see, is I think I'm tying my rein up in a way that I won't pull the Buzal off his face if he pulls back or if I got to move him around. Yeah, that looks like what I did. I'm riding him just a hackamore. It doesn't have a throat latch, so if I pull him, I get down rope, it'll just pull it over his ears if he kind of runs backwards or does anything. So I tie it up in a way that the rein makes a loop over his neck, so that way that doesn't happen. My son's filming here. He's only 9, so he's not getting the perfect shot all the time, but basically the calf's trying to get up, so I just have to push him back, pull him back down a couple times. Now I'm going to get my horse in position, and I'm going to tie him to that calf. So I take probably 3 dallies on the horn and bring the rope down the opposite end and pull it underneath my catch loop and half hitch it on his legs twice. Asking my horse to step back there, pull his feet off the ground. Said go underneath my loop, put a couple half hitches on. Now my horse is tied to him. It's got 2 strands going down on either side of his neck so that he shouldn't be able to turn around. And if he got spooked, he shouldn't be able to turn around and drag that calf. So right now I just want him to hold back on the rope. I just want him to keep the feet off the ground. So I'm going to sit down on this calf. I'm going to move my horse to the right, pointing, moving his hip over because he really needs to be a little bit more right. Easier for him to keep the feet off the ground that way. I'm just asking him to step back, put some pressure on the rope there. He steps forward. I ask him back again. He's got the feet off the ground right there. That's what I want him to do. So that was good, so I'll just undo it right there. That's good enough for him. Like I said, this is his very first time. Undo my ropes. Undo my dallies. Take my rope off. Get it out of the way. Take my tie string off. The tie string's on there for extra insurance. I didn't want that calf to be able to stand up if there was slack in the rope before I got his feet tied. I just unloosened the cinches on my horse, tell him he did a good job, and that's it. Come over here and kind of nudge the calf, tell him to get up. She's fine. She never got out of air or had to run around or anything like that. She gets up and walks over here and checks out this other cow. She was not harmed. Nothing. She didn't get hurt in any of this.